cobble. Some cobble.
It's just pretty, yeah, cobbled and flat.
I think it actually has a small uphill. Does it? But
There's a little uphill drag at the lap banner.
Cut it out. Yeah. The sauce have this. Let's see. No.
Oh, wait. This is on France, right? I don't even know the starting time. I guess I do. Maybe I just never pay attention.
Oh, good.
Come on, guys. Looks like downtown Watopia here.
Yeah, I'm not sure I started here ever. We'll see.
Play this. Hey, you guys all got your little green jerseys, right?
Yeah.
Yep, green jersey on.
Nice.
And it's looking pretty green. Oh, no, a couple.
Yeah, they. I hope they live stream from their point of view because I want to see how excited Jesse gets. Jesse gets locked in.
Oh, yeah. That he does.
You see.
Do they normally stream or?
Jesse will probably stream.
I don't know.
I'm sure he will. Jesse will stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing today?
I don't know.
I got bubble gut.
I'm good.
My booty's gonna leak.
I'm good because I'm not racing, so. I'm just here to bark orders.
So, Josh, how do you do this? Yeah. Do you just watch like in fan view or what?
Yeah. So I just set up an event in France for myself, and then just join that, and then just fan view whoever I see in France first.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. They have everyone in.
I'm gonna go talk them really briefly. I'll be back.
All right.
So let me get this right though. If we win this, we go to the top.
Number one in the world, baby.
At least America.
Until we lose, it's a total possibility.
Not in the world, but in America's at least.
Okay.
But it would be like number 5 in the world or something like that.
They're not going to take it easy on us.
I highly doubt.
And I think Tony's going to be a deep boy. The more I think about it.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Oh yeah, they can pick their poison. they can do any number of things. They have the legs for it. Let's see what happens. Want to beat one of them.
All right, it's only 24K flat. It's just going to be a half hour or a little more of some torture. We got.
Yeah, one thing everyone needs to keep in mind: completely ignore the sprint banner.
Yeah.
At the end.
I'll try to remind people of that too.
Is it supposed to be before it? The real finish, is it before it or after it?
It'll be.
I don't know. And like event creation isn't that specific. So based on some videos, it looks like it might be before, like a little bit after. So just keep going until you see that idle
Yeah.
placement screen.
Who's following a move first?
Let's have Vincent. Vincent, I want you following a move first.
10 seconds.
Is that cool, Vincent?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Good luck, gents.
Then say that one counts.
Yeah, I'm just by the look of this early on, it looks like Echo's going to try and control the pace. Hey, good job staying second wheel there, Vincent. All right, so we got our first little riser in 500 meters-ish. Very good.
They're dropping back.
Yeah.
Watch for something here.
All right, so you're on the descent. The next rollers are in another about 500 meters. It's all flat until then. I guess this live scoring isn't going to work for me.
One surging from the back, British hat.
Yep. All right, let's get one more going with them. One more going with them. You're making Echo and Kowalski chase. All right, ease up a bit. All right, let's watch. David looks like he's gonna push through. He's pushing 7-3. All right, he's easing.
7-12.
All right, who's Ryan? You good to chase the next one?
Ryan's here.
Yeah.
All right, one's pushing
There
again.
goes.
One's pushing again. Ryan, push. All right, someone follow second wheel. All right, I think that's the decision. We gotta let one go, or we keep chase. All right, I think we're fine with that. I think we're fine with that. Let's see how that one plays out. The 1-2 group of 3 up there. That's okay because we have 4v3 in the back. and Echo. Who else is up there? Kowalski. Ryan. Okay, yeah, Ryan, you can be competitive in that sprint if it comes down to it. So let's see how this plays out. All right, good, Ryan. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with them as long as you can. And then I think this back group obviously let them control the pace in group 2 here.
Okay.
I think we want this group 2 to go as slow as possible, because if and when they shake Ryan, we want him to have as big of a lead as possible. Avoid getting caught. All right, so let's have Mitch. You chase next.
Actually, Mitch, chase the second wheel. Chase the second wheel, Mitch.
Okay.
Yep.
Chase the next one. Because they're going to use 1-2 attacks.
Yeah, we got one more. Yeah, one more roller here, so.
And they'll probably attack on the gravel sectors.
Yeah, we want that lead up top to extend as much as possible. And Ryan, you stick with them as long as you can. Doing great up there. All right, Anthony's surging from the back. Oh, he's lighting up. Never mind. Yeah, so let's let Mitch stick second wheel, and then let's let him slot in third, just so we can draft off second and third wheel there.
So who's him slotting in third?
Let the rest of them slot in number 2 or 3 and 4, just so we're drafting off them. While Mitch stays second wheel. So Ryan, I think if you're unable to stick with one of them, if one of them goes and you feel like you can't stick with them, that's fine. Yeah. Let's just make sure that we stick with one of them up there. All right, so 500 meters for group 2 before you start a little bit of a descent. Yeah, great job, Ryan. Yeah, we're cruising here. All right, so let's watch. We're coming into a descent here, so let's watch. There's an immediate, like, small uphill right after that, so let's watch just to make sure that they don't try and push that. There's not really too many attacking points on this course. That might be one of them.
How are you holding up, Brian? Okay?
Yeah, they're pretty tame so far. I'll probably just try and follow once and let go, though.
Yeah.
Is that attack vert?
Yeah, especially if it's Akko going, he has the long power. I mean, they both do, but
Here we go.
all right. Yeah, let's chase. Just one.
Get him, get him.
Go, I'll go. I'm closest anyway.
All right, slot him behind the 2. All right, follow him. Good job, Kenny. Yeah, keep pushing. Ease a bit. Don't overcommit. All right, let's watch. Make sure Evan doesn't push all the way through. All right, looks like he's not going to push through. Yep, he's still going. Let's push. Who has the run? Vincent, go.
I'm already up there.
Yep, okay.
All good.
All right, yeah, then Mitch and yeah,
There he goes.
let's just keep following these slingshots. Whoever has the run. All right. All right, we're good. No one's surging right now. All right, another like couple hundred meters.
I was dropping that into the drop.
Yeah, Max dropping back a little bit. All right, let's recover as much as we can. All right, we got Max fading a bit off the back. Let's make sure to monitor him.
Is that the British hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, then Mitch, you can ease just a little touch behind him, just to make sure your avatar is like directly behind him instead of like right to the side. We're fine if this pace slows.
Okay, got it.
Stick on him, Ryan. You got it. Just stick on one. Good job. Great work. All right, Mitch, go.
I go.
All right,
Okay, Mitch, go.
let one go and then you follow.
All right, I'll give you a bit of a lead out there.
All right, and just let this go 1-2 here. We're fine with just the 1-2. Make them commit to the bridge. Kenny,
I got him.
Yeah, keep going. Whoever has that run through, just keep rolling through. Good job. Let's make them bridge. Make them do the bridge. We're gonna pick our battles, and if there's 1v1 breaks, we're just gonna take what they give us. All right, we got one push.
He's on it.
Then Mitch and Adrian just follow their bridge. All right, looks like Anthony is probably going to push through, so Adrian follow him if he pushes through.
I'm up.
All right, don't chase Mitch.
I'm letting Echo go, I think. There's this little uphill drag that's going to kill me.
Yep. So yeah, Ryan, you're getting towards the false flats there and the rollers. So got someone bridge up to person 2 there. Good job, guys. Let's leave that. If we yeah, Mitch, you can chase that. But let's leave the 1v1s there if they give it to us. Just to try and conserve some energy. I think we have to be okay with 1v1s, 1v1 breaks if they're presented to us. Let's just watch the bridge. I think the best chance that we have is if we get enough of these 1v1 breaks, hopefully the finishes go our way. All right, let's watch Kenny, you follow Max if he spins up.
Yeah.
Yep, there he goes. Can you follow? Just Kenny. Yeah, and we're fine with the 1v1. Mitch, spin up and follow Bayer. Good job, guys.
He's getting me.
And yeah, Mitch, make Evan bridge that. All right, Kenny. Great work, Kenny. Stick with him.
I'm trying.
Great job. You're doing great. You're there. Power up at this window. All right, we're at the crest here, so rolling downhill for a touch here. Use the power up if you need it. Give me a dip and then going up into a small incline, then more decline after. So here's the valley, here's the small uphill. All right, good, we're golden. Nice job, Kenny. Way to stick with him here.
Thank you.
All right, so group 3 here. Let's just be mindful of the bridge, but otherwise we're still going to just be content with any 1v1 isolated breaks. We're just going to roll the dice on those because I think that's again going to be best chances we have.
Do we want to try to bring the second group back or no?
If one of you guys feels spicy enough to, so what I would do,
They're gonna bring the whole fucking team with you.
Yeah, send one up on send one up on a fake bridge, then have them chase, and then both of you go over the top. So if one wants to be the volunteer to fake, all right, wait for their response, and then the other two Other two chase and go over the top. Then Adrian ease just a touch. All right, Adrian, now spin up. All right, Kenny, you'll also Kenny spin up. Kenny spin up. Kenny spin up. Great job. Great job. We're in business. We're in business. All right. Let's
I follow. I follow.
All right. And Mitch or Vincent on tap. One of you guys is on tap for next time they try and bridge here.
Sour can.
Say again?
Sour cannot.
All right.
I can't. Mitch can.
All right, yeah, let's all right, you guys are doing great here. So Ryan, the gap slowly closing down to 20. So we'll be a judgment call on how many matches you want to spend if they start trying to shake you.
They haven't attacked once yet. Probably gonna wait, I guess.
Yep. You're doing great. A little descent here. Small little hill coming out of this. Nothing huge. Alright, you guys are looking great right now.
Thank you, Mitch.
Guys are looking great right now. Recover as much as you can.
My battery's feeling pretty empty here.
No worries,
What's that?
Kenny. No worries, Kenny. You've done a great job so far. We're over this hill, and we're mostly flat. So. All right.
There you go.
I'm pushing. Mitch push. Gotta send two if they're sending two. Alright. Yep, Adrian.
Don't help them bridge.
Yeah, don't.
It's 2 on 1.
Yeah, don't help them bridge. Shift right, Kenny. Shift right, Kenny. All right, Vincent, push.
Mitch, if you have, go through.
Okay,
Right,
got it.
Never mind. Come together. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, Mitch, ease a touch on the
All right.
front. Ease a touch on the front. I don't think we want to shake. Yeah, I don't think we want to shake our team. But follow him if he's gonna push, and then Kenny fade off. Make him. Make the guy behind you do the work for bridging, if he wants to do that. Vincent, you recovered enough to chase that?
No, I used it up.
All right, let's sit in behind here.
Oh, fucking Akko, little bitch.
We'll take the 1v1. We'll take the 1v1 here.
guys, we're slowly bringing back the lead, so just hang on.
Here comes Max through.
All right, let's just monitor the bridge. So Mitch, you definitely want to try and stay on Anthony as much as you can up there. I anticipate he's probably going to try and
Yeah.
he's probably just going to try and push through Ryan and David. I assume.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yep.
Yeah. He's a TT.
Ryan, I'll yell at you when it's time to spin up here.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be pushing through, I assume.
Alright, I'm gonna try to close, or at least force the pace.
All right, Ryan, spin up a bit. Spin up a bit. Shift to your right. Shift to your right. Good. Great job. Mitch, push through that if you got it. Ryan, you can stay behind Kowalski.
Did you mean go over the top of him?
Yeah, yeah. Continue to follow Anthony.
Okay.
And Ryan, you stick with Kowalski. Yeah, good job. Just stick on him like glue. All right, gents, we're happy in the back with 3v2. I'm okay with that. I think this group has some pretty solid sprints. So Bayer is 996, 5 second, 13, 5 second. I think you guys can compete with if it comes down to it.
Alright. I'm gonna
All right. Yeah, and
try to close
Mitch,
this.
Mitch,
Give us all better sprints.
yeah, Mitch, don't force the issue up there too. Let's let Anthony do the bridging if they want to do that.
Try to hold Johnson back here. Try to hold Johnson back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so Kenny, just stick on Max and just follow whatever he does. Or Kenny, I think what will be best in your shoes is just stick on final wheel and just follow whatever they're doing.
Okay.
All right, gents, we're about 4K. 4K, and we're still in the mix here. Got some of the climbs coming up here, so take as much of a breather as you can. Climbs in air quotes, but. All right, I'm shifting to watch group 2. I'm shifting to watch group 2. You guys call it out in the back.
I'm going.
Just one. All right. So Mitch, you might need to spin up in a minute here. I'll let you know. So I think group 3 behind you is trying to close, but that's fine. Just continue following Anthony. What'd you manage? You guys are doing great. This is awesome work. Got a little over 3K to go. In the mix.
There you go, David.
All right, so Ryan, Mitch, and Evan are about ready to catch. Just continue, Ryan, you continue staying on Kowalski. Mitch, just stick with Tojanich and follow him through there. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Okay.
Keep pushing, push a bit, get in that draft. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Push a touch. After this, if you need to use the power up, use it. All right, you're there. Good job. Take a rest. Kenny, Adrian, you guys are super close, super close. Big push, one big push here. Guys are doing great. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Burn the power up if you got it. If you got one that's useful. All right, Kenny, spin up a bit. Stay on Adrian's wheel. Stay on it. You're there. You're there. All right, Sour, they're coming up. They're coming up. Easy touch, Vincent. They're almost in the draft. All right, they're there. They're there. Spin up a bit. Spin up a bit. Vincent.
I'm done. Go, go, go.
All right, you guys are super close. All right, you got about 1K to go, so. That's not letting me switch. That's all right. So Bayer is a little bit better sprinter here out of this group. Yeah, Bayer's probably the best sprinter out of the group. Maybe Kowalski next. They all got pretty long sprint power though. All right, 0.5 to go, front group. 0.5 to go, front group. Follow, 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 follow. One follow, one follow. All right, Mitch, they're going over the top. Spin up, spin up, spin up, spin up. You got it? All those two, you got it, you got it.
Okay, go on.
Point one,
Push,
point
push.
one. Get one
Keep
of them,
going, keep going, keep
get
going.
one of them. Ooh, nice job.
I'm not sure.
Great job, guys. Stuck on them for a really long time. That was excellent work. Tough matchup. tough matchup. Avoided the sweep. That's a tough one. You guys are
Hey,
really
we got
solid.
third and six. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you guys are really solid.
Pretty dang good.
Like,
Nice work, Ryan.
yeah,
Good job.
gotta be happy with that. That's that's pretty solid performance. I don't think the scoreline even reflects how well you guys did. So, great work.
Oh.
I honestly like staying with them to basically less than 2K left. I think it was around 2K. That's super baller.
Yeah,
I mean,
great
when I
work,
saw
everyone.
when I saw us coming together, I thought it'd be worth to bring the group so that Mitch could get on the top.
Yeah, I mean, it's
But,
worth a. I mean, like this is the definition of like absolutely zero to lose and everything to gain. So,
Yeah.
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 Oh man.